we had one zone for our entire house. So our second floor would be hotter or colder depending on the year, time of the year. So we wanted to try and make 2 zones or multiple zones in our house, which is the main reason why we called ECS.
Yeah, and the old part of the house was different than the new part of the house. So the kids that were in the new part of the house were nice and comfortable, and those of us that were in the old part of the house were either roasting or freezing cold.
Great.
So when we looked for how to fix this problem, we could change one small thing here or there, but it wasn't going to fix the true problem of our house. So when we called ECS, they came in and gave us an entire package of what needed to be fixed and how you make the house comfortable no matter where you are.
Background, right? Daily routine where everything was comfortable as they're running around the house. How was the old situation affecting you?
We almost had problems on each level of our house. The basement was too cold to send the kids down to in the winter unless you spent an hour letting it heat up. And then this floor was mostly comfortable. And then the bedrooms all depended. We had a space heater running.
Yeah, we were running a lot of space heaters
sometimes, and that would kick on and off and wake her up. And I'd have to, put her in winter sleepwear, and then the other girls would be in summer sleepwear. So it was a challenge to keep everybody happy and comfortable.
When ECS came out and looked at the situation, they gave us 3 price point options where we could fix the problems we were having, but trying to keep budget in mind as well. So we sat down and we really thought about, what do we need to do to fix this? And we picked the plan that was best for us and, got back to them, and very quickly they lined up getting all the work ready to be done.
Are you answering this?
Okay.
You can answer this one. Do you want me to answer this one?
You can think about it.
I can answer it. It's
Okay,
fine.
I think what she was saying,
Yeah.
both of you, kind of like you did right there, you were interacting, but kind of run through it naturally and just say, here's my question. So after the work began, what was the experience as you went through the process of having the installation and all the duct work done?
As the project gets started, we were constantly being updated with how things were going. We'd even get photos from up in the attic where we couldn't go, and we just appreciated knowing where we were in the project and how much was being completed and how much was left. And then by the end it was,
Well, Andy was very hands-on. I mean, he walked through every single room in our house and told us where the exhaust would be and also where the vent would be. And, we would say, oh, that's right over our bed. And so, he would move it accordingly. So it was really tailored to our house.
when the project was done, we walked around our house and I figured we'd have to touch up paint, we'd have to, maybe there'd be a dinged door frame or something from the guys being here. And really there was nothing. It was really well done. They were very conscientious about being in our home, and we appreciated that.
And Andy came back and talked with you, Aaron, and kind of walked you through the house. Give me a little bit of an idea of what he did.
I was very impressed. He had a very thorough checklist, and we walked down and we looked at the equipment outside, we looked at the equipment inside. He showed me how to use the remotes, he showed me how to use the thermostats, he pointed out pretty much everything I would need to know about the system.
You recommend, what were you able to accomplish to make that wiring less noticeable and match the siding?
When we were working with ECS and Andy, he would look at something like the outside of our house and he could have put white cable covers over stuff, but he noticed that he could get a color match So he would just come to us and say, hey, I think this would be a better look for you. So it was almost as if he was doing it if it was his own home. And that was really something that was just unique to them that we haven't experienced with other service providers.
Arrive at that decision. What's your process? What did you feel played a role in helping you choose ECNS? But how do you operate as consumers when there's a project like this?
I mean, I think we talked about how this was the home we were going to be in for
And we went through
a long time.
I mean, we had a bunch of different people in here
Yeah.
for over. We were hoping that this is our forever house. So when we were faced with this problem, we knew we needed to fix it. But we probably spent 2 years having different contractors and service providers coming in, giving us solutions that may or may not have fixed the problem. And Andy was the first one to come in, get creative about it, almost be excited about it, not just say, he said, I can tackle this, I can do this, and came back with a good solution. And we thought about it and we went ahead with it. This was a big decision for us, but this is hopefully our forever home. So we wanted to come up with a solution that fixed the problem. And probably over a period of 2 years, we had several different service contractors come in, and nobody was able to actually fix the problem. It was more of putting a Band-Aid on it. And Andy was the first one to come in, be excited about the project, get creative about it, and offer us a solution that would actually work and fix the problem.
I'd recommend ECNS. They're a family business. They are very concerned about doing things right and making sure that they really do treat your home like it's almost their home. And they've been, from the tech people to the different technicians that we've dealt with, they've really all been very conscientious and very nice and very pleasant to deal with, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, and we've had really good follow-up service. The system went out in the middle of the snowstorm, and I called, and they were able to kind of troubleshoot from afar with the thermostat, and we got the heat back up and running. So I appreciated the.
After we get the system back up and running, that can make their home more comfortable.
Satisfaction when you go out on a service call.
I like to find out if the customer's happy with my performance for them, and if there's anything else that I could do for them that could possibly save them some time and money and make their home more comfortable for them. I've had a customer who had issues with getting airflow into a back bedroom, and that was the last air exchange on that person's ductwork, way in the back, far away from it. I help the customer by balancing the system. We also put a device in there called turning vanes, which will help increases airflow, static pressure back to that bedroom. And eventually the back bedroom, once we got it dialed in, was a lot more comfortable for the customer, and they were totally happy with having more heat and more cooling back in that bedroom.
Do you have customers that now, over a dozen years or so with ECNS, that you see every year for service calls? Have you developed some friendships, or just people that, again, your conversations have gone to another level because of your relationship through ECNS?
Yes, I have a lot of customers who I bonded an attachment with them, whether it's their system running improperly and they need it fixed, or talking about their families. I like to treat customers just as friends, because they're all human also, and we want what's best for them, and we like to help keep them satisfied and bring them a friendly face that they're familiar with also.
Good.
Will actually pay, they're not poor. They will actually pay money to have new products put in their home. There's plenty of opportunity for a technician. But if I say that, it's not conducive towards a customer.
No.
So that's how I would answer it. So now I got to think of something totally different.
I'd say this too. So what do you enjoy working? What do you enjoy most about working for ECNS?
It's a local company owned by owners who are all family. I also like working for ECNS because the client base that we have here in Hershey, Palmyra, Elizabethtown, surrounding areas is close to my home. Also, there's plenty of opportunity to offer new products to customers that they don't even know is out in the market. Whether it's a ultraviolet light to help with germs, allergies, asthmas, to a humidifier which can add comfort to their home.
I was and we'll do the same thing. So as you started the company and grew the business, what did you establish as ECNS's main mission statement to your customers?
Our main mission statement to our customers has become expect more. We really want to give everybody the kind of experience that they were just blown away and just wowed by our experience, the experience that they have with us.
We can do that.
Yeah.
Describe again your ECNS mission statement to your customers.
Our mission statement has become expect more. Our mission experience, take that again.
We'll just let you
Yeah.
start.
Our mission statement at ECNS has become expect more. Our goal with every customer that we deal with is to give them the wow experience, the above and beyond what they would expect from any service company or any installation that they would receive. We really want to portray ourselves as very professional and give them the professional experience, give them a professional job, and just wow them.
Working with customers, what do you feel their expectation is when they're looking at making a major purchase such as an HVAC system?
The major consideration of any customer that we deal with, whether it's a service or install, has to be the integrity of the contractor, has to be the overall experience, And we want to take away all the concerns, the worry from that. So we give guarantees that will take care of any of that, any issues that they would assume they may run into. We want to give a guarantee to take care of that. It could be a guarantee of keeping the home clean. It could be a guarantee of if the system would ever break down during a warranty, we will take care of that with them, giving them a hotel room if they need it, giving them clean home guarantees, giving them the guarantee that they can test drive that system for 2 years. And if we could not keep them happy or get the system to their satisfaction, we will take it out and give them all their money back. So we will give them guarantees that will take care of any kind of concern or worry that they may have dealing with ECNS. I don't know how that works.
A little bit about the team of employees and technicians and quality people you have here at ECNS.
Team we have here at ECNS has really become quite a family. Even though this company is owned by some family members, we really have everybody that works here part of a family. We have service meetings every morning, and that has enabled us to really just increase our camaraderie with everybody. We see people's positive things, we see people's negative things, and we work on both. We really have become the type of company that hopefully everybody enjoys coming to work. We do a lot of other activities outside of work. We have a park day, Knoebels Grove Park Day. We do some evenings where everybody gets together and has wings. We do Christmas parties. We do some trips together. So we really wanted to make it a family environment, and we include everybody in our company in that family. And I really feel that having a family atmosphere here at ECNS, I also feel that we create a family atmosphere with our customers. It's our family serving your family. We really, all of our people enjoy coming out to our customers. They actually get to know the customers. They will form relationships with our customers, and a lot of our customers will ask for that person specifically to come back. So we are really forming a relationship with all of our customers, and that really comes from who everybody is and how they work here. Sorry, I looked away there.
No, that was,
Okay.
and how you would describe it.
Okay.
So.
The products that we handle here at ECNS are a wide variety of heating and air conditioning products. We handle anything from, let me start that over. Products we handle here at ECNS it's a wide variety of products. We handle anything from ductless heating and air conditioning systems to unitary split systems, heating and air conditioning, gas furnaces, oil, geothermal, hot water, gas, oil. So we handle a wide variety of indoor air products, also humidification, dehumidification, air quality products that would be for air filtration. So we continue to train on this on a daily basis and find the best products for anybody to use in their home or business. I started this business in 1988, and when I started this business, it was just myself and one technician. Since that time, I've added Andy Sadison, my nephew, and Andy came in from the beginning as a technician and installer, and kind of worked his way up through the industry, and is now has his hands into the business pretty well with doing sales, working with the service techs, working on overall management. Also, since that time, we've hired his brother, John Sadison, and John has become the service manager and oversees all the service, installation, scheduling, working with the techs, and probably the most important thing is working with our customers. John is very well known with all of our customers and has built some good relationships with our customers, and actually whenever somebody does call our office, they will always get somebody with
It's fine. Just recover.
Just they will always have somebody live to answer that phone and is knowledgeable of our industry and our company and be able to take care of their problems, and not somebody that just answers the phone. I believe one of the biggest things that sets us apart from other contractors is our training. We do training Monday through Friday, and every morning we will meet with our technicians and actually some of our we will meet with all of our service techs and office staff every morning, and that training is that a customer would receive. And we role play, we just do everything that we want to become better at as far as service techs and salespeople. What we offer to customers, what we offer to everybody, and to build that trust. We want to build the relationship with a customer and have a long-term relationship. Our goal is to have a relationship with a customer and also for them to recommend us to their friends, family, relatives, neighbors, because that's the only way we're going to grow. Were you taping that or not?
The second half.
Okay.
That was good.
Yeah.
I think just start over again like you did.
Okay.
From both.
At ECNS, maybe what sets us apart from another contractor is our training every day. Every morning for a half an hour, our technicians and office staff and salespeople will meet in a training room, and we go over all aspects of a service and sales experience with a customer. Service experience would be from the beginning to the end. We go over the service call, that what does a customer expect, what kind of communication what are we going to give to a customer to give them, restart that.
Good.
We would want to, every morning, now I'm losing my thought.
Sorry.
It's okay. Here at ECNS, I believe what sets us apart is our service meetings. Every morning here at ECNS, we have a service meeting with all of our service staff, our sales staff, and office staff, and we go over every aspect of a service call, beginning to the end, on what do we have to do to give the best service experience.
How would you recommend they evaluate that process, and what should they be looking for? And you can lead it back to why they should consider ECNS.
Every consumer has to make that decision when somebody comes to their home on do they want to use that contractor or not use that contractor. And we will guarantee everything we do 100%. You can test drive our equipment for 2 years, and if you ever have any issue with it, we will want to get it resolved. We give a checklist at the very end of every job to every customer, and one of the questions on that is, are you 100% satisfied? We want you to be 100% satisfied, and if you're not, we want to know why, and what do we have to do to get to that point. Every system is guaranteed for cleanliness, that it will not break down during a warranty period, and we are consistently training to check our products and make sure that they are the best products we can offer to any customer. We are just not going to pick any product that's out there that might be the cheapest. We want it to be the best.
That was good.
Okay. Every service technician that comes out to your home always starts the service call putting his booties on and making sure that he takes care of your home while he's there. He's going to ask you some different questions, questions that might have to do with your air quality in your home and what you expect out of your system. He's going to ask you different questions like, is there any areas in your home that could be too warm or too cold? And he's going to try to address those issues and look to find you options to take care of those issues for you. He's not just coming to fix one thing if he's there on a service call, but he's going to look at the complete system while he's there. And that's all part of the service experience. You may only be looking at just getting the system fixed, but he's looking at, is there other issues with, or options with your system that could actually make your system better, have it work better, have it more comfortable for you in different areas of your home.
Customer can expect when EC&S comes out on a sales call?
So when we come out on a sales call, what we like to do is take a look at your whole house, evaluate what is working, what isn't working, what repairs we can do, and then from there we'll go through and figure out how we can improve it, fix your problem, and work out pricing it from there, and give you a price the same day.
System. Give a little bit of an idea on an installation, how you approach coming into the customer's home and what they can expect.
Hang on a second.
So sure.
So we're going in to replace it or repair it. What they
So
should
you're
expect.
installing a new system.
Got it. All right, so Chris.
Oh, pause.
Sorry, I probably shouldn't.
So describe the process when you go out to the customer's home to do a new installation.
Look at him.
So when we do a new installation, first thing we do is we start with installing floor tape and floor protection throughout the house. After all that's installed, then we go through and we remove the old equipment and carefully remove it from the house without damaging your property. We bring the new equipment in, install it, and then from there we'll go through and review all the components at the end of the job, make sure you understand how to work it, thermostat, air filters, everything you need to know about what all needs to be done for your maintenance as well.
Having you out, how does EC&S separate itself from your competition?
So what we like to do, let me start over again.
It's fine. Just go ahead. Look at Chris.
To separate us from our competition, our big thing would be to have properly trained technicians. So we do spend a lot of time covering training with technicians on the service end of it, the technical end, and also the customer service end of it. One of the other things that we like to do is to offer guarantees to the customer. So our idea is to treat the customer just like we would like to be treated, and we want to take all the problems away that the customer may ever feel that if they ever have buyer's remorse, that we want to guarantee their installation as far as having a lifetime guarantee on the craftsmanship of it, and also give a guarantee that if in the first 2 years you don't like your system, we would take it out and give you your money back on that.
That's good.
So I've been with EC&S since 2000, started as a helper right out of Votech. Since then, the company has grown to do more of a residential end than the commercial it was when I had started. We are now a team of 12 people, and we just pretty much feel like we've added other employees to our family. On a commercial call, it really varies because every commercial application is a lot different, one versus another. So what we wanted to do is go in and talk to people and find out what exactly their situation is, what kind of temperature, what kind of humidity they need to maintain, because all that's going to vary location to location, job to job, with different pieces of machinery that commercial customers may have. And then from there we'll go through and figure out what kind of equipment needs to be installed to maintain that sort of temperature or humidity application. What I like most about dealing with customers?
Yeah. Or friendships that you've formed with customers over the years, or you babysit their kids.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah, I was telling Eric that I'm not sure. It's probably good that I... So working at EC&S for the past 16 years has just been a great experience working together in a family business. It does bring different challenges with having a family, but of course nobody ever gets too excited about it because it is a family. At the end of the day, it's a whole family group together. And of course we brought lots of employees into that family that feels that they're part of it. We also have customers. The customers we a lot of times end up developing a good relationship with becomes more of a friendship than a customer.
Pause for a second.
Yeah.
That was a good thought. Just go ahead and look back at Chris and
I don't know what I thought was. I don't know what word I was looking for. So
the relation.
So a lot of times our customers, we end up developing a friendship with, even more than just a business relationship with, and that's always fun.
On what a customer expectation is on a service call.
Stay looking at Chris.
When a customer calls ECNS, what they should expect is you're going to have a live person answer the telephone. And from there, we'll dispatch a service technician, and they're going to go through a 31-point inspection to check your complete system out to find out what the problem is. What a customer should expect is that our service technicians are going to give you an upfront price before they begin the work to let you know what the cost is going to be so there's no surprise at the end.
Try and keep the.
How you, if you're taking the call, how you personally try to approach a customer, what questions do you ask to find out what issue they're having?
When a customer calls in, some of the things I like to ask is what the problems are with the system, how long you've been experiencing those problems, and if there's anything that you've done to try and solve that problem before our service techs arrive. I also like to find out what the system is doing or not doing for you that's causing some of the problems so that our service tech can be prepared and have the proper tools on his truck to have the job completed when he leaves your home.
Great working with the customers.
I got my start at ECNS back in 2007. I started with the company, and I've become the service manager and the dispatcher for the company. So I started out doing the accounting work, and then from there worked into the dispatching as I learned more about HVAC work and the systems and what all goes into that line.
Go ahead, pause. You want to say something else? Take a second.
Okay. Some of the things I enjoy about working at ECNS is we are a family environment. I do work with family members as well as our service technicians here. We all kind of feel like family together with going on employee functions together. With having our Monday training meetings every day, we always get to find out what's happening with everybody over the weekend, and we kind of have a close-knit bond. I think everybody here in our company, we really enjoy working together. We get along well with each other, and everybody enjoys getting together as a company and working together.
So what Andy said.
Okay.
Go ahead.
One of the things our service techs can do when they arrive out at your house is there's always system enhancements that we can do to your system. So whether it's adding a UV light to your system, putting a whole house surge protector in, adding additional filtration for cleaner air. Our service techs have a wide variety of things that they can do to help solve additional problems that you may have in your home, or things that you don't even know are a problem that they can find to help save you time, money, or energy.
Or what your situation was with the heating system and kind of the story you just told me.
Okay. Hi, I'm Brett Haldeman from Haldeman Brothers Masonry. I built a home back in 2000, and the contractor that I had do the home for the heating system really did a subpar job. After a year, almost a year and a half of dealing with the contractor trying to get him to make it right, I came across Dave, and he came out, and within a matter of a week, not even that, probably 2 days, was able to locate the problem and remedy it for us. So I was really impressed with their service.
When the problem was found, then what did ECNS do to fix the problem?
Okay, when the problem was found and what they did, or what problem was found?
You can, what problem was found and
Okay.
what they did
Okay.
specifically to remedy it.
Dave at ECNS found the problem that was a leak in the line that the previous contractor had missed, and due to lack of using the right product or material, was unable to have the line installed properly. Dave's service techs came out and within a day had it fixed and had the heat system working.
Good. Have they helped your business or your residents in any other way since then?
Yep. I've had ECNS do a new home for me since the first home that we built. Their workmanship was really exemplary. The system worked fine, had no issues with it, and all my recommendations are always for ECNS to do the heating system for friends and family, and none of them have had any issues with any of the work that they've done either, and they've really been impressed. Andy actually was the tech that did the work on our home, and in the process got to strike up a conversation with my wife, found out that he was getting married, and my wife actually wound up doing the wedding flowers for him. So it was kind of neat that the relationship was built there with the team at ECNS.